Hey, you got a minute? Let me chit chat with you. I was literally working at Panda Express one day. I had left my position as a store manager after all the stress and anxiety and all the things that I was experiencing of, people trying to literally take my job away from me. I was experiencing so much, and of course it was spiritual because it wasn't the people. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Come on, somebody. But I was up there working at Panda Express, literally back in the back chopping vegetables, trying to work my way up the company. Literally was in training to become a manager. You got your levels. Your lead. With team lead, and then you got this, and then you got that. I was back there, I was learning how to, cook and doing the rice and the noodles, chow mein noodles. Come on, somebody, I know how to make them to this day. All the orange chicken, all the things. I'm back there chopping up the vegetables, which was so fun. It was cool. It was something I've never done before. I'm back there chopping up vegetables, and I've had so many different instances on that job. Like, if I could tell you, bless the Lord. But anyway, the Lord spoke to me clear as day. He said, "You are wasting time." 4 words. Snapped me back into reality. Instantly. I'm like, my God. Okay. Yes, Lord. Dang, my bad. Like, huh? I'm wasting time. I'm just trying to work and start over. And, I left my company because I was stressed to the max, and I just needed a leave of absence, probably just to kind of get, take a FMLA or something. I don't know. But anyway, he said, "You are wasting time." I had been experiencing and going through so much, literally also as if I was going through the motions in life and going through the motions in ministry, going through the motions, going to church and going home. And I was just in this place of just wasting time. I was in this place of, I'm just here. I'm just going to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep showing up. I may not feel it. I may not even want to be here, but I'm going to keep showing up. You get what I'm saying? He said, "You're wasting time." And literally a transition started to happen. I don't even know how long it was. It wasn't long before then someone from my current company came, and she was like, it was so random me having it. We were so busy and backed up. I had to take her food outside. I didn't know that she was out there, but I run out food all the time. But at that time, I think I was cooking. I don't even remember what I was doing, but I was responsible for running that one particular food that day outside. And when I got out there and seen her, I was so happy to see her. She was so happy to see me. And she said, "Are you ready to come back?" I said, I started crying because she don't know what I just experienced with the Lord recently about him saying I was wasting time. And it's not just about me wasting time that I'm at this wrong job location, but it was so much, built up into the wasting time and not doing this and not fulfilling and not going forth and being paused, being stuck because I was so harped on waiting on the thing and not focused on who I am, who's I was let me be I'm gonna be candid and honest with you. I was so wrapped up in the promise that I wasn't so focused on the promise keeper. I was so frustrated. I had been going through so much experience. Like it was a lot. And I was literally at a pause and a standstill, not moving forward, stuck. I had to go through a lot of healing, and God had to process a lot out of me and through me. Thank God. To God be the glory. I am not where I was. Hallelujah. Anyway, she was like, "Are you ready to come back?" And what I got to do? Because what you mean? Am I ready to come back? It was orchestrated by God. Why? What am I saying? Why am I supposed to be at here? Why am I supposed to be at this place? Because this is my training grounds. This is where the Lord has been developing me. And because it got hard, because it got tough, because everything, I started to feel suffocated. I was ready to get out. I was ready to quit in general. So I quit my job. And then I kind of took a step back from all the other things, thinking that would give me some sense of relief. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing that happens where you're going through so much, you're experiencing so much, and you feel like, well, if I take a step back from God, then I'll feel better. No, that's a false sense of peace. That's a false thing that you'll feel, because you'll feel like, okay, it's done let up, but at the end of the day, you're letting the enemy win. You're letting that thing win. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, what am I saying? Don't waste time. If you are in a place that you are called, a place called stuck, you're wasting time. And I understand and I know, because here's the thing. I have been through some seasons. I have walked through some tough times. I have been in the wilderness. I have been in a place to where I was like, I cannot do this any longer. I can't go forward. I don't know how to proceed. But if I would have just in those moments lean into God just a little bit more, not just going through the motions, but literally leaned into him, pour everything out to him. Even though I was doing it in moments, I was doing it in moments, but not doing it consistently. I was not getting into that secret place of the Most High and abiding under his shadow. I wasn't doing it because I was upset. I was frustrated. I was going through all the things. And I'm like, Lord, don't you see me? Lord, how long do I got to go through this? Lord, all of the things. And I became stuck. I became angry. I became frustrated with the God of my salvation. I became frustrated with the God that saved me, pulled me up out of a horrible pit. I became frustrated with the way that he wanted my life to go. I became frustrated with the process. I became frustrated with where God had me. When lo and behold, it is all working together. It's all for a purpose, and it has to go like this. He says, I got a way in a journey that is set before you, that you got to walk this path out that I have before you. This is your lot. This is the journey that I have you on. Jesus had to go on a journey. Jesus had to walk the path so that we can be here today. So the journey that the Lord has you on, the path that he has you on, think it not strange when it gets a little fiery. Think it not strange when it gets a little tough. Let the Lord work that thing out, because he's doing something in you. So me being here, working in customer service with people, he's had to break down my attitude, my frustration sometimes that I may have. Some days I may want to be here. Some days I do. He's had to process me. He's got to process you, because we be thinking we ready. We be thinking that we got this thing all worked out, and Lord, I'm ready to do this. Lord, I'm ready to, no, let me process you out, because you're human and you got your human faults and you got your mind and your things. And I see everything. Your thoughts are far off. You think you know what you're doing. You think you know what you're talking about, but I know all things, and I'm going to perfect that thing that is concerning you. I'm going to work everything out. I'm going to work out the details. I'm going to change you if you allow me to. What am I saying? Have you been wasting time going through the motions? Have you been wasting time being focused on the promise and not focused on the promise keeper, the giver of life? Have you been wasting time in a place that you're not even supposed to be? Have you been wasting time not spending time in his presence? Have you been wasting time going to and fro, wavering, teeter-tottering back and forth? Either I'm going to believe you or I'm not. Either I'm going to go over here or I'm not. I'm going to go to church. I'm not going to go to church. I'm going to pray or I'm not going to pray. I'm going to read my word. I'm not going to. Have you been wasting time? Answer that question today. And if you have, the steps is, okay, Lord, forgive me for wasting time. Show me how to move forward. Show me how to get out of this stuck place. That's it. That's all. I really got to go. Yeah, I remember that day. You are wasting time. And that word may be for somebody today. You're wasting time. What are you going to do about it? Something's about to shift. Something is about to change based off of this word that you hear right now about you wasting time. What are you waiting on? It's multifaceted. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on, what are you waiting on? You're wasting time. Go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and get started. That's it. That's all.